So we thought it's a good time then to welcome on board Vikas Kothari, the MD at Home Infrastructure, to speak to us about the prospect. Hi Vikas, good to be speaking with you. That's exactly the first question. What do you think is getting all these investors excited? Is the prospect for the company with respect to order inflows and revenue execution looking really strong?
Hi, thank you for having us over your channel. But yeah, we are into water infrastructure and we do everything related to water infrastructure, be it dams, hydropower, pump storage project, or irrigation projects, or river interlinking projects. And I think the buzzword has always been infra, and especially now water infra. So therefore, our stock has got a lot of attention, especially from large reputed mutual funds and investors like Vijay Kedia and Quant, etc.
But Vikas, I understand that it's the promoters who have been paring stake to let some of these marquee investors come in. Are the promoters looking at paring down further stake?
No, we are not looking at diluting our stake. It's good to have reputed names like the mutual funds, etc. So we just diluted about less than 2% stake with Vijay Kedia and less than 2% stake with Quant Mutual Fund. So that's all that we have done. That the previous transaction, which with Vijay Kedia, happened last year, and this transaction just recently happened. But it's important to have reputed mutual funds in your cap table.
Because I see that your total order book was close to around 2,200 crore thereabout, but water infrastructure usually has a long gestation period in terms of execution. How much of this you think you'll be able to bill and execute and hence show as revenues in FY25?
So this 2,400 crores, almost 2,400 crores order book is to be executed mandatorily in the next 2 years. And then, of course, we're expecting to add another 500 to 1,000 crore orders in this financial year. And, the run rate and the revenue recognition has really expedited with this current government. And, of course, with the focus from the PMO on, building large infrastructure projects well in time or before time. So, hydropower, pump storage projects, water, Jal Jeevan Mission projects are all at very high, focus area for the PMO and for the central government. And therefore, the expedited execution is what is, allowing us to have a growth in our revenues. And this order book is going to be executed for sure in the next 2 financial years.
Crore of order book right now to be executed over the next couple of years, expecting 500 to 1,000 crore further orders this year. But you talked about, the pump storage as one of the focus areas of the government. What exactly is the scope of work that you do there and any projects, because that's the up and coming field. Just wanted to understand if you have any tie-ups, any projects there or any pipeline.
So we are one of the largest companies in the country, and of course amongst the largest companies in the world, specializing in hydromechanical equipment, which is a very critical part of any hydropower projects or any irrigation project or any pump storage projects. And therefore, our equipments are very critical to any of these water-related projects. We expect a lot of focus by the central government on development of pump storage. Now, pump storage is a very unique and it's a very easy project to build compared to, let's say, a hydropower project or let's say any other project. And it serves the peak demand. As you already know that, we have a peak peak power deficit. And also pump storage projects create battery storage. So therefore, they are very quick to turn on and turn off and meet the peak demand deficit, and also create a storage. Every state in the country has potential to build pump storage projects, and we are seeing a lot of government as well as private sector focus on development of these kind of projects.
Sure.
And we can do complete EPC also, we can do civil and hydromechanical also in a pump storage and a hydropower project.
Okay, so that clearly is a driver for you. But I'm just going through your financials. In an FY24, you clocked a revenue profile of around 1,100 crores on a consolidated basis, with the margin profile being around 5 to 9%. When do you expect to hit that mark of, let's say, 2,000 crore on revenue and margins hitting the double-digit mark?
I don't want to be giving very forward-looking statements, but we certainly are expecting a good double-digit growth, including in this financial year and going forward also. And with we had a bit of a delay in adding new orders because of elections and various other reasons, but we are hoping to add a significant amount of order book because the potential is enormous going forward. There's enormous number of projects coming up. Sky's the limit on how much work we can take in our order book, and certainly double-digit growth going forward for the next few financial years will definitely see the light of the day.
But Vikas, double-digit growth is right from 10% to 99%. Help us narrow it down, because you've been doing at least 45 to 50% in the last couple of years. Give us a ballpark range of what revenue, double-digit growth will it be? What margin?
So margins are certainly going to improve from where we are today. We are a almost negligible debt company. So certainly margin will definitely see a significant improvement. Also revenue, I would say anywhere close to 10 to 20% growth in our revenues is also kind of assured.
At least I have some clarity there. Thanks so much, Vikas, for making time and speaking with us. Our pleasure speaking with you today. But time now.
If you like this video, then like, share and subscribe to ET Now.